because 150 just wasn't enough. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 second-generation Pokémon. For this list, we're counting down the second generation of Pokémon. That means Pokémon that were introduced with the Gold, Silver, and Crystal games. We considered the Pokémon from the games and the show, and ranked them based on how iconic they were to the series, as well as fan popularity.
But you still gotta catch 'em all and be the best that you can be. Pokémon Johto, Pokémon Johto.
Number 10. Unknown.
Unknown, the symbol Pokémon. Unknown are said to have existed since ancient times. They are many in form and shape, but little is known about this mysterious Pokémon.
Starting off our list are these 28 mysterious Pokémon that takes on the forms of letters from the alphabet, a question mark, and an exclamation point.
It's the unknown!
Though their origins are, dare we say it, unknown, it has been said that if large groups of them gather together, then they hold immense power which can distort reality or read the thoughts of living creatures.
Unknown have the ability to read the thoughts of other life forms.
Based entirely in the ruins of Alph, they can only learn one move, Hidden Power, but the fun lies in capturing them all to learn the secrets they possess. Still, it's best not to challenge them to a game of Scrabble.
Are they Pokémon?
They kinda look like alphabet soup without the soup.
Number 9. Togepi.
Togepi, an egg Pokémon. Specific information about this Pokémon is still unavailable.
So, Togepi's your name. You even sound cute. Pika.
This next Pokémon is so cute it had Ash's friends and Team Rocket fighting over it before it even hatched from an egg.
Oh, let me see!
Although introduced in the Kanto series of Pokémon, it wasn't given an official Pokédex ranking until it debuted in the second generation games. Ending up with Misty, Togepi accompanied the group on their journey while cradled comfortably in Misty's arms.
Okay, Togepi, just hit your head like this. That's a headbutt. Oh boy. No.
Although it was mostly there for cuteness' sake, it did have mysterious powers that helped the gang a couple of times.
Hey, Togepi, go give Pikachu a big gigantic hug!
Yet, good luck keeping a dry eye when Misty says goodbye to her recently evolved Togetic.
Togetic, I love you.
Number 8. Miltank.
Holy cow!
Miltank, the milk cow Pokémon. Miltank produces very nutritious milk, a perfect drink for reviving sick Pokémon.
Although this cow Pokémon is capable of being milked, we would recommend caution as it just might kick your butt. At first glance, Miltank would seem like an innocent Pokémon, and normally it is. But, like its real-life counterpart, make it mad and it can become unstoppable.
Look at them all!
There must be a million Miltank here.
Most famous for being the Pokémon of choice for the Goldenrod City gym leader, Whitney, as she shows us how dangerous this cow can be with moves like Attract and Rollout, which literally has her rolling over the competition and causing frustration to many a Pokémon gamer everywhere. Number 7. Scizor.
Scizor, the Scizor Pokémon, the evolved form of Scyther. Its incredible attack speed and its large scissor-like claws make it a formidable opponent.
Evolving from the equally dangerous Scyther, Scizor is quick and deadly. It sports a red, metallic exoskeleton with claws that can cut and crush anything.
Blade is my most powerful Pokémon. It's faster, sharper, stronger, and lasts longer than the teacher's Scizor, and it's never been defeated in battle.
Its claws also have pupil-like spots, which makes it look like it has 3 heads. Although not playing a huge part in the anime itself, Scizor is a must-have in the games because of its menacing look, hard body, and strength. We know it's not safe to run with scissors, but as long as we have this Pokémon, I think we're safe.
Mach is unable to battle. Scizor wins!
Number 6. Totodile.
Totodile, the big jaw Pokémon. Its highly developed jaw is so powerful it can crush practically anything. Trainers beware, this Pokémon loves to use its teeth.
Each new generation gives us 3 new Pokémon to choose to start our journey. And though it's tough choosing between the cutesy Chikorita and the fiery Cyndaquil, we decided that the ferocious water-breathing alligator Totodile belongs on this list. And mostly because of that adorable waddle he does.
Guess you don't catch this Totodile with either.
I caught you! Now get back in that Pokeball where you belong!
Totodile has the ferocity and strength to keep us safe on our journey. That is, when he's not trying to win the affection of every female Pokemon he sees on sight.
Oh, great. Just what we need. A Pokemon that acts just like Brock.
Okay, boy. Hit her with everything I taught you, and don't give up till you win her.
Still, just wait until he evolves into his even stronger form of Feraligatr.
Feraligatr won again!
Number 5, Houndoom.
Houndoom, the dark Pokemon, the evolved form of Houndour. Houndoom's eerie howl is said to cause those who hear it to shudder in fear.
Guess a scary Pokemon needs a scary howl.
Houndoom could qualify for this list based on its name alone. Just saying the name can put fear into the hearts of other trainers. With horns, a pointed tail, and the ability to breathe fire, this canine Pokemon would be the devil's favorite Pokemon if he was a trainer.
Houndoom! Flamethrower! Go!
And as if it wasn't dangerous enough, Houndoom carries toxins in its body, so that when it breathes fire, not only does it smell horrifying, but leaves you with untreatable wounds. Like we said, the devil's best friend. Number 4, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Every generation has at least 3 Pokemon that come as a trio. For Generation 2, we were given the legendary beasts, Suicune, Raikou, and Entei.
The reincarnation of the North Wind, Suicune. The reincarnation of the volcano, Entei. The reincarnation of thunder, Raikou.
With each beast representing water, electricity, and fire respectively, it was impossible to just choose one. They are all equally tough to catch in the games, and have also made appearances in the Pokémon show, with Entei being prominent in the movie Spell of the Entei, Unknown.
Whether it is right or wrong, I will do as she wishes.
No matter which of these beasts you get behind, they're all legendary. Number 3, Tyranitar.
Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. Tyranitar has a heavily armored body that can withstand powerful attacks and is able to crush a mountain with one hand.
What kind of kid wouldn't want their own dinosaur? Luckily, we were given Tyranitar, the large and in charge final evolved form of Larvitar. It doesn't breathe fire, and it can't fly, but Tyranitar is vicious, strong, and a force to be reckoned with.
Hold on, Tyranitar! Larvitar's with us because we're friends. That's why we brought it back here.
This Pokemon is always looking for a fight, and when angered, can cause devastating earthquakes that can change the landscape, which means Pokemon cartographers have to keep updating their maps. Few Pokemon can literally change the landscape of the world.
Well, alright then. There's no other choice.
Number 2, Umbreon.
Umbreon, the Moonlight Pokemon. When an Eevee has had sufficient training and is exposed to moonlight, it evolves into an Umbreon.
Eevee is quite possibly the cutest Pokemon, and we love it even more because of its so-called evolutions. When Gold and Silver first came out, Umbreon was the only pure Dark-type Pokemon available. Yet, actually trying to get one proved to be a challenge, as the explanation of how to do so isn't quite clear. Cute and dangerous, only the most committed trainers can obtain this Lynx-like Pokemon through the power of happiness. So it may come as a surprise when Gary Oak eventually gains one.
Umbreon, this is the first new opponent you've had in a while, so study its attacks carefully.
Hey!
Hey, even a bad guy needs to be a little awesome.
That's cool.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Steelix, the Iron Snake Pokemon. Steelix is the evolved form of Onyx. It has been compressed underground, making its body harder than diamonds.
Wobbuffet, the patient Pokemon, yada yada yada, is unable to initiate attacks.
What's
Team Rocket supposed to do with a patient Pokemon that won't attack anybody?
Girafarig, the long-necked Pokemon. Girafarig has a second head on its tail that bites those who approach it carelessly.
But it's friendly too.
Number 1. Lugia. Lugia is the leader of the legendary birds and is also known as the Guardian of the Skies. Featured as the main legendary Pokemon in Pokémon Silver and the driving force in the Pokémon 2000 movie, we learned that Lugia represents the balance in the entire Pokémon world, keeping the other legendary birds in check. Although Ho-Oh is iconic to the series for being the Pokemon Ash saw as he started his journey, we like Lugia just a bit more, as his design is far more creative, and he's one of the few Pokemon that can talk.
When the treasures of fire, ice, and lightning are aligned, my song shall harmonize with their powers and tame the beasts both above and below the sea.
Do you agree with our list? Which is your favorite Pokemon from the second generation? For more exciting top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.